We found out that Greg's cancer had spread to his lungs on our daughter's first birthday. He was offered chemotherapy as a way to extend his life, but we were told that it was inoperable. I went into total shock. I vomited and was shaking. Our lives had been totally turned upside down.
I was diagnosed when I was 52 years old, 6 years after my first GP visit. By then, it was at stage 4.
Having suffered with ulcerative colitis for 20 years, I wasn't that shocked to find out that I had bowel cancer. But a year later, when I found that it had spread to my liver, I really was shocked and quite worried.
I was treated with chemotherapy, but it stopped working for me. Other treatments were available, but not under the NHS. Cancer doesn't wait for bureaucracy, so we paid for the treatment ourselves. And it worked for me.
There's only so much the NHS can do for advanced bowel cancer. It's not a personal approach, it's very much one size fits all.
For me, the worst part of the treatment was not knowing what was coming next. When was my next scan? When was my next appointment? What would we talk about at the next appointment and what would happen after that? I felt I was in limbo.
I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. I have no idea who to turn to or who to ask questions. The system is really complex and really hard to understand, especially when you're trying to come to terms with the fact that someone you love has advanced bowel cancer.
I have been cancer-free now for 8 years. It just cannot be right that others may not be given the same chance of life that I had.
During my treatment, my wife said to me, "Don't sit back and let the system pass you by. Be the system. Drive things forward. Always know and push for when that next stage of treatment will be."
The best piece of advice we were given was to take one day at a time. We try to take everything as it comes, and we live in the now.